vryskop. Kort arm. Jy kan die skram vat. Skram. Skram.
Now here's the situation. I'm sure Nas is going to take a scrum and have a drop at goal. Now I had a discussion with the referee before the game, and he said that he will not allow a drop goal from here.
Well, let's see what's going to happen. As Van der Westhuizen has it to Nasport, and he does go for the drop, this time with the right boot.
And it hit the post and has gone out. And had that gone over, we could have had controversy. Ian Anderson was clear that the ball will not have gone dead or touched the other team in a scrum, and therefore he would not allow a drop goal from that situation. And it seems to me that somebody is going to have to sort out this drop goal law, because people do not understand it. Billy Hills has taken a knock, and I wonder, was that why he was so incensed a minute ago?
Rather surprising the plays going on with Willie Hills on the field with that blood coming down his face. Adolf Ballon can't control it.
Pull through. Both getrek hier so op die bal. Op 5. I can't just see the hand, I can't see a number.
Well, interference, couldn't see a number. We don't know who the guilty man was. I'm sure he knows. So a chance for Nas Botha to level the scores.
Botha, 1 out of 1 becomes 2 out of 2, and that levels the points after 13 minutes in the second half. Natal 9, Northerns 9.
And bear in mind, Natal have missed 4 kicks at goal. And given the closeness of the game, they could really be out of sight.
Andre Japere restarting the play. Because Hutton this time takes it and doesn't go down to earth. Botha spreading it to Gebron Krobler in a better position for the touch kick.
And just compare the way the different teams start. Every drop start from Nas Botha hangs and drops on the right on the mark. That kick too deep from Hubert. Northern's cleared with ease and have taken play out towards halfway.
Yes, because Hutton with all the time in the world.
Just a quick flash there of Hugh Rees-Edwards, looking rather pensive, and well he might.
Andrew Blakeway coming away with it to the halfway line. Robert Dupree, Henry Honeyball kicking down the touchline. Gebron Krobler takes it well. Good kick from Gebron Krobler. He was fairly close to the touchline, and he kicked with the left boot. Didn't have all that great an angle, but certainly a long touch kick from Gebron Krobler.
26 minutes to go, and one feels time is getting short for Natal to stretch it and use their fast back line.
Certainly seen very little of that back line this afternoon, and it's a dangerous back line. 2 very good wings, a fine pair of centres. Bartman going down. Robert Dupree. And did Jacques Willefeer run into touch with it? Line out given to Natal.
Once again, Tony Watson hovering in midfield. Last time he ran into Botha Ferry, this time they might use him as a dummy.
Blakeway taps it down, difficult one for Robert Dupree to take.
Score from the other game coming up now in just a second. Yeah. 63 points there, 18 points here.
High up and under from Nas Botha.
Take a knock first. Scrum.
No advantage from that knock-on. So Northern Transvaal, once again, very much on the attack. Nasport going to try a drop from this position.
It was a good tactic, but it wasn't really a good kick by Botha, dropping into the 22. Tony Watson dropping it.
This Van der Westhuizen waiting for Adrian Rugby decides to take it. Dart comes out to Nasport. A long pass. Dion Oosthuizen in the back half. Cameron Krobler. He's going to switch direction. The FA Mayron. Brief and a Fenter. Now Dion Oosthuizen going the other way. The kick ahead. Into no man's land. The two Natal locks are chasing. Atherton gets there first. Flatwood was well to get there to try and get the ball back.
Well, we can see the situation here, and somebody from Northerns, I think, playing the ball on his knees. Billy Schmidt. And there we are, not on his feet, playing the ball. And while their play is going on, we can see Cabos van der Westhuizen is receiving treatment away over on this side. There he is.
Hang on.
And he was involved in tackling just a few minutes ago. And Ian Anderson sensibly coming over for a look.
Okay. Is he all right? Okay, that's what's good. Oh, I think that's good.
And sportingly, Nasport just going over and seeing if Cabos van der Westhuizen was okay. And getting a huge round of applause for that, and that's nice to hear.
Well, the two sets of forwards have had their little powwows now, their little think tanks. And now they'll take their positions at the line-out. So still nothing in it. 22 minutes left in the second half. Adolf Malone. Can't take it though.
All right, he's playing. He's playing. He's going back.
Robert Dupree with the honey ball.
Archival lane star, knocked number 2, no advantage. Scrum.
No advantage coming from that knock forward because the kick from Honeyball not going out. Being taken by Jacques Lefebvre.
A good thinking by Drickus Hatting. He's been beaten in the lineouts. Now he's going forward, getting his hand in front of Flatford. Anything to disrupt that clean flow of ball.
Northern's really pushing Natal
90
back.
degrees, let's go again. Same thing.
But at the same time, the scrum wheeling.
Sell a ball, sell a scrum.
And this is an important scrum now. That awful feeling for a side when the scrum is in trouble. That's a lot better.
Put up.
Wheeling a little bit, and Robert Dupree waiting for it. Gets it back to McMuir. He loses to Adrian Rugby, but he can't control it.
And Dick Muir getting that ball from nowhere. I'm sure not too happy about it. And that's not clever play in the back row. The number 8 really should be feeding Robert Dupree and putting him in the clear. Ooh, Pete Pretorius.
Let's just play the ball, just the ball. Eh? Nothing but the ball. Pass him in. Just the yard.
Lots of mistakes from this Natal side today.
Oh, lovely take by Adolf Malone. And Northern's driving forward again. Adrian Rufter has the ball. He's waiting. Now it comes back. Willie Schmidt back into the forwards to Jos van der Westhuizen. To nice Porter, the long pass. Willie van der Venter. The kick through the grubber, being chased. But the ball's going to beat both Andre Jabert and the flying Dion Oosthuizen with a touch. But still, Northern's very, very much on the attack. 9 points all. 20 minutes have gone in the second half here at Kings Park.
Sensible kick here from Van Deventer, keeping the pressure on Natal.
Very important line out this one for Natal.
Stay safe. Try stop. Stay safe.
Jabert has the ball. He prefers the left boot. Takes it quickly. And finds a very good touch. And it's the halfway line, just to the left of the linesman.
Hy het gesit. Nee, wag, hy het gesit. Too hard, good right. Good right.
And of course, we'll be picking a man of the match.
Come, right across, up in the middle. Everyone.
Towards the end. Just a little bit of fun. Who would you pick? And Sean Platford, Ellis Schmitz had a great game. Val Bartman, Nas Botha.
Lots of contenders for the man of the match, and this very tough and bruising game that we've seen this afternoon. Northern's just driving on a metre or so.
Stand your feet, stand your feet.
Willie Hills has the ball, he gets it back to Van der Westhuizen. His kick charged down by Bartman. Tap back, Blakeway can't take it.
10 meters, stop, scrum, stop, scrum, stop, Liso. Allemaal. Goedie. Halen.
Andre Jabeur, who hasn't done terribly well this afternoon when he's been attempting to kick for posts. He's had 4 kicks, he's missed all of those 4. Henry Honeyball is the man who's put Natal on level terms with his 3 out of 3 attempts at goal, but Andre Jabeur now has the ball just inside his halfway line. Doesn't waste any time. He's certainly struck this one very well. And it's through the middle, a glorious kick from Andre Jabeur. He's really missed the simplest of kicks this afternoon. All of a sudden he pulls that one out of the bag.
Well, that's quite extraordinary. He's missed one straight in front of the post on the 22, and now he's kicked a monster 60 meters, struck it beautifully.
They're playing the ball, they're playing the ball, they're fine.
Scrappy from the kickoff. One of the few times that Peter Miller's got the ball this afternoon.
I was going to say that's the best pass he's got.
Yes, Ian.
The only pass he's got.
Wait. Breek, manne, breek. Laat hom in.
So Natal in the lead for the first time this afternoon. There's still 17 minutes to go in the second half.
Let's go back.
It's still anybody's game.
Come down. Back and tight. 1, 2. Nee. Julle moet reg. Kom reg. 1, 2.
And again, the front row popping out.
Right, we can play.
Robert Dupree. And the kicking, did it come off a Northern Transvaal defender? No. Certainly the crowd getting involved in this, and probably a little bit more involved now that Natal are in the front, leading Northern Transvaal by 12 points to 9. Rikus Hutton, a good two-handed take. Nice Botha again stretching it. Jacques Olivier running into trouble and running out of trouble. Taken on by Just van der Westhuizen. Outside to Ellis Schmidt, inside to Mayron. Willie Hills takes it on. Ellis Schmidt again. Good ball handling by Northern Transvaal.
Excellent support play by Northerns. And once again started by Jacques Olivier. And he is a most elusive character, isn't he? Has to run into the forwards and run out of them again.
Oh, I got die voorreels gespeel.
Certainly a good chinky run by him. It looks as though he is running into trouble, but somehow he managed to get out of it.
The offsides, I played the advantage. Okay. That's all right. Okay, I'm watching back. All right. Allemaal, skryf, ja. Baie beter. Dit lyk baie beter.
This time Platford can't take it. Ellis Schmidt can. It's a nice Botha. He's going to try the drop. No, he runs back towards the touchline. Van der Westhuizen trying to jink his way through. And Willie Hills again. He's not having a bad game. Nice Botha. Ellis Schmidt. Jacques Olivier again. Van der Venter. Tackled by, or held by both Van der Westhuizen. Ellis Schmidt again. Charged down by Peter Muller. And if I'm Mayron, puts the ball away to Adolf Milan.
Play on, play advantage, play advantage. Ons vir die aanslaan. Okay. Vir die aanslaan.
Knock on, and the crowd don't like it, but I'm sure Northern Transvaal and Northern Transvaal supporters will like it. And again, Northern Transvaal trying to throw the ball around.
Yeah, it's interesting with the ball in play so much. At the end, the last 10 minutes seem to get very, very loose. And I wonder, is that just players not... Their fitness has maybe not just caught up with more running under these. I haven't made my mind up about that one. just seems the players are looking very tired. A lot of gaps starting to open now.
Maybe also pushing the panic button a little bit. This is an important game for both these sides. At the moment, Natal have 8 points, and Northern Transvaal 6. So if Natal were to win this one, Natal stretch their lead over Northern Transvaal by 4 points. It's going to be difficult to make up that leeway.
Val Bartman talking to Robert Dupree, and I'm sure he's saying, why are we down in our own 22? We should be on the other end of the field. What a great game Val Bartman has had.
Atherton tapping it down. Thetford going in there to try and tidy up for Natal. Robert Dupree waiting and ready.
And it's interesting, Naas Botha has moved away back and changed positions with Dion Oosthuizen.
Right.
After Uli Schmidt,
Second
the
knock,
most one of Oosthuizen going in there to challenge the Northern Transvaal hooker.
Kom recht, mannen. Staan recht. Staan recht. Staan een beetje terug.
Dion Oosthuizen hovering around just behind Naas Botha.
Het is wel duidelijk scrum, alles zit anders hier staan.
But a huge gap in behind winger Caboose van der Westhuizen. We might see the scrum half chip here. He's going to pass open.
Van der Westhuizen to Naas Botha. One pass well taken by Bayern, back to Van der Venter. He loses the ball, picked up by Honeyball. He kicks downfield and chased by Naas Botha inside his 22. Now he was outside his 22 when he took the ball. Natal thinking of the quick throw-in, deciding against it.
Did he run back in his 22? I didn't see that. Let's have a look here. Of course, he's not allowed to run back into the 22 and kick. And he has, and in fact the referee has picked it up with the lines. Well spotted, Simon McKenzie.
So Natal very much further on the attack. Naas Botha, in fact, he didn't have too much of an option because there was no support play. And just another score coming up on the screen now. If you don't want to see it, you can block your eyes and your ears.
And it's interesting there, the rule obviously says you cannot run back into the 22, but I wonder, is that the spirit of the law? That's not the situation it was meant to stop.
I'm sure it wasn't. He didn't have much chance. And while Bartman goes on the rampage and goes to ground, Natal have it. Honeyball trying to jink his way through, looking for support. Taken on by Natal.
And that's a penalty to Natal. Once again, the referee playing advantage. There's a little scuffle.
Come on, get up, get up, get up, get up. Kom terug. Ondersteunen. Doorgeduikt, hierso. Strafschop.
And referee Anderson raised his arm, allowed advantage to go, and is now bringing them back.
Now, who does Val Bartman give the kick to? Andre Joubert, who succeeded with that long one, or Henry Honeyball, who's been so good from close in?
Got to give it to Joubert.
Well, he must have heard you, John.
No, actually, I saw him outside picture. Left-footed, he's just kicked a 60-meter goal. But I'm sure Val Bartman will be more than happy that they're down this end of the field. Obviously, he wants this kick to go over, but even if it doesn't, they're on attack, they're down here as time runs away.
And there you see the record of Andre Joubert, missing 4 relatively easy ones and succeeding with that long kick. In he goes for his 6th one. He hits the upright. Back into play. Atherton has it. Val Bartman yet again comes with Robert Dupree. Out to Andre Joubert. Picked up again by Dupree. And Dupree is through. Robert Dupree gets Andre Joubert. Andre Joubert, can he go over the corner? Does his momentum take him?
Try's given.
And referee Ian Anderson gives the try to Andre Joubert, the villain who just missed the kick. Suddenly he's the hero and he goes over for a try, the first try of the afternoon.
Well, look at this for running by Robert Dupree, and this is where he is so good. We criticised him earlier for maybe taking too much on himself. Well, he knew best. And look at Joubert going for the line here. Did he ground it? Bang, one movement. Yes, good decision, Anderson. And isn't it amazing that 2 players who weren't having their best games, Robert Dupree and Andre Joubert, have combined to score that excellent try from Natal. And it's extraordinary how often a ball that hits the post causes so many problems for the defensive side. A poor attempt by Hubert. And there you are, 17 points to 9. In the context of today's game, that's quite a big lead. And look at this run by Robert de Pre. Now, this is what he does best. Shows a dummy inside Naas Botha, Currrie, and the try was on from here. Great attempt by Jacques Olivier. Look at this. And a great drive. Clearly his momentum took him over the line.
Back in the live action. That's following a high kick ahead by Robert de Pre. De Pre in again, waiting for the ball. Now he gets it. Once again, using the boot. Currrie inside his 22. Oh, lovely kick from Currrie again. 9
minutes left on the scoreboard, just gone to 8. And remember, with 5-point tries, 17 points to 9. Well, really, Northerns have got to keep their cool. Another score coming in from Transvaal. Well, there you are, and that result, it looks Transvaal are running away there, will almost certainly put them into the Currrie Cup final.
Transvaal unbeaten this season. Natal have only lost one game, and the way things are going here, they can well retain that record of only having lost one game. Deichmann.
Play on, play on!
Eventually the ball into touch.
Come on.
Some players hesitating a little bit, but referee Anderson saying play on.
And if Natal win today, of course, remember, they've still got to play Transvaal twice.
Taken by Teichmann at the back. Blakeway going in for support.
Pile up. Whoopie. 10 whoopies, Natal dra. Blou scrum. Wait for the ball.
Northern Transvaal 8 points behind, and 6 or so minutes left. As Van der Westhuizen decides to go on his own. Adrian Ruchter is there to support him. Piet Pretorius going in.
And just look at Val Bartman making tackles there. 2 tackles in that little thrust.
Stefan Meyring, held by Honeyball. And Natal forwards doing well to get there. Blakeway, out to Allen. Honeyball with the kick ahead. And the chase is on. And all the players give up the chase as the ball beats them over the touchline.
And isn't it extraordinary? Natal have made many mistakes today. They certainly won't regard it as a great performance. Suddenly they get that try. All seems to come right. And somebody's got an injury. I think it might be Dion Oosthuizen, is it? No, it's not Dion Oosthuizen. Who is, I think it's scrum half Joost van der Westhuizen. And you can see the players pointing.
Play going on. Now the referee going to have a look and see what the injury is.
In fact, it's F.A. Meyring, and that looks suspiciously like a hamstring injury. What a great tackle by Henry Honeyball. Now, Meyring did well. He resisted the temptation to play the ball and get penalised. And Honeyball, of course, playing it from on his feet again. A great charge by Gerrit Harding. And in fact, F.A. Meyring is limping off, and that looks like a hamstring gone. Naas Botha.
Don't close it, guys. Don't close it.
And that's going to be Toby Kirkham coming on. Number 17, younger brother of Leon Kirkham. Kirkham, of course, was reserved for the Springboks in 1984.
And our play continues, and Joost van der Westhuizen finds he doesn't have support, but he certainly has a lot of Natal players swarming all over him. And eventually the ball does come back to Naas Botha, and he'll find a good touch.
And I have a feeling this is Toby Kirkham's first appearance in a Northern Transvaal jersey. There you can see him, number 17. And what a time to come on. And he is a try scorer. He's a scrum half, but he is very quick, just like his brother, and has a habit of scoring tries. He's moving off to the left wing. Jacques Olivier is moving into the centre.
The Northerners opting to bring on Kirkham rather than Luke Smith. Another back on the bench for Northerns this afternoon. The man who filled in at fly half when Naas Botha was unavailable.
Hy's reg, hy's aan die lyn. Net.
Well taken by Platford. What a wonderful game he's had this afternoon in the line-outs.
He's fine. Looks fine.
And of course, we'll be picking our man of the match a little bit later on. It's only a little bit of fun. We keep stressing that. The tight head prop might have had the game of his life, and we might miss it from up here. De Pree bangs it for.
Testing Kirkham, and he survives the test, passes it, and Currrie deciding to open up, running outside his 22. And Teichmann picking it up just outside his own goal line and getting it back to Joubert.
Well, that was daft play by Teichmann. He could have allowed the ball to run over for a 22. Possibly he just felt the Northern's chasers were a bit closer. That's put his side under pressure. 4 minutes to go. Natal ahead 17-9.
4 minutes of play. There probably will be a little bit of time added on. There have been quite a few injuries in the second half. Tapped down by Pete Pretorius. Adrian Richter can't control it. He tries a scrum half pass, booted on by Blakeway.
Number 8, over the line. Number 8. Nummer 8. Nummer 8, waar die omkant lijn die lijn staan. Nummer 8.
Now, really, Northern should kick this goal because they've got to get back to within 7 points, and I'm sure Nas will kick the goal, and that's good thinking. In the heat of the moment, people booing, saying he should run it. He knows to win it. They've got to kick the goal. But this really is a vital kick if Northerns are to have any chance at all.
So, Natal reduces the gap from 17-9. It now becomes 17-12. So Northern's not out of the running yet. About 3 minutes left on the clock and maybe a bit of extra time. But they'll really have to go all out now to try and pull this one off.
And really, Natal have got to retain possession and keep that ball down in the Northern's half. But good thinking by Natal. In the heat of the moment, still that cool head in operation.
Kick off by Joubert. Taken by Natal. No knocks is referee Ian Anderson.
Get on your side, your side. More rough, more full. Kom. Daar kom hy.
Well, Currrie will be looking for the long touch and looking also to make sure of his touch and give Northern Transvaal a throw in at the line-out, but he's not going to find touch. He finds Andre Joubert, and he's forced to kick with the right boot. That's a lovely kick from Andre Joubert, forced to kick with the wrong boot, and he gets a good touch.
Also, bad mistake by Currrie. Nasport will be cross with him.
4 minutes. 4 minutes.
Well, the referee saying 4 minutes left. We've had almost 39 minutes. Adding on about 3 minutes for injury time. Adolf Milan, well guided down to Van der Westhuis. Nice Botha out to Jacques Olivier, playing in the centre. Picked up by Nice Botha again. And the best days Uli Schmidt. This could be dangerous. Andre Joubert palming the ball into touch.
Well, I can see Just van der Westhuizen calling for a penalty. Did Joubert put that into touch deliberately? Brilliant play by Uli Schmidt. Now let's have a look. If Andre Joubert, he slips with this ball, if he knocks it in, well, he could be penalised. Well, what do you think? And it looks like Sean Platford has taken a knock away to our left. He's jogging back. But really, Northern Transvaal might feel a little bit unlucky there.
But as it turns out, they do have the line-out. They may well score a try from the line-out. I wonder what they would have done with the penalty, because they are 5 points behind. But I think you're right, it should have been a penalty. It looked very definitely as though that was intentionally palming the ball into touch.
Now, often they throw to Adolf Milan here, set up a maul and work from there.
The back of the line-out this time. Taken by Van der Westhuizen. Can he burrow his way through? Taken on by Adolf Milan now. Willie Hills is there. And that's the try line. Desperate stuff for Natal. Last Botha even going in to try and get the ball back. Comes back to Uli Schmidt. Rudy van der Venter trying to get through. Picked up by Muir for Natal. Taken around the collar by Gerbrand Grobler.
2 minutes.
So this is Natal's scrum. Gerbrand Grobler and Peter Muller having a little
Hier. Kwaliteit is alles wat tel.
Op manne, wag vir die bal.
Belangrike minute wat verby tik.
Ek dink nie is een toeskouer wat al probeer het om my so te gaan nie.
Miller wat daar swaar op staan.
Wag vir die bal. Dis al, wag vir die bal.
Bietjie gerus ook. Miskien taktiek Natal wat nou die spel sal probeer vertraag.
Baie goeie spel daar. Sover die scheidsregter jou toelaat, Moet jy maar tyd mors.
Oor Transvaal 'n 8-man skram, dit wil hulle hê.
Alles uit by die bek van die skram. En met pynlike presisie.
Get up.
As die gras wat
Get
uitloop.
up.
Kyk na Loot Miller se gesig. Nou sak hy in die oorkant.
Get up. Op.
Dit is wat oor Transvaal nie wil hê nie.
Op. Get right.
Nou moet 'n Pre seker maak van sy aangee. So dink die Natal ondersteuners. Andre Joubert, hulle juig as hy die bal tref en hy skop hom uit.
En Anderson kyk self beangst daarna. Sy horlosie.
Mense is hier op die veld, die eindvletjie het nog nie geblaas nie.
Hang on. As nog half 'n minuut, 30 sekondes oor.
Gelukkig geen kaalnalers hier so wat vir Natal enige skade kan aandoen nie.
Trikus Hatang, slordige bal wat hulle wil verloor, dis nou Noord-Transvaal. O, arme Noord-Transvaal.
20 seconds, you gotta play the whole game. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. The whole game, gentlemen.
Natal is voor 17-12, speeltyd is nou verstreke. Dis die laaste lyn staan van die wedstryd. Een bal waarvan Sean Platford moet seker maak is hierdie een. Natal se bal, Bartman het hom, maar Noord-Transvaal wil hom afneem. Kyk na die hande daar van Noord-Transvaal, hulle wil hom uitkry. Hulle lyk my gaan dit ook reg kry, Joos van der Westhuizen.
Al twee spanne speel hom.
Eindvletjie wat plaas, Natal wat wen, 2 waardevolle punte. Natal het die enigste 3 gedruk. Miskien aan die einde het hulle verdien om te wen, Skalkburger.
Ja, skitterende wedstryd. Ek dink Natal het dalk verdien om te wen hierso. Maar ek moet sê, daar kom 'n absolute verheugde Natalspan af. Hulle het hard gewerk. Maar alle eer aan al 30 spelers. En dan die speler van die wedstryd. Hy wen vir hom sy span die Grand Bousseau Borrels Vonkelwyn. En werklik waar, alle eer aan 'n baie suksesvolle kaptein in die wedstryd. Waar wat meedoenloos gewerk het. En dan 'n paar van hy laagvatte van hom was absoluut fenomenaal geweest.
Skalk, kom ons nou som net hierdie wedstryd op vir ons kykers. Ek dink dat Natal se voorspelers het vanmiddag daarin geslaag om veral in die lynstaande goeie besit te wen. Uit die vaste spel was hulle balle beheerst geweest en uit die losspel het Robert de Pre die balle wat hy gekry het voor sy voorspelers geplaas.
Ja, alle eer aan daardie eenheid. Die vaste voorspelers, die lynstaande het hulle gebruik as 'n basis. Hulle het baie lae opsie rugby gespeel, hulle het nooit wild geraak, die bal onnodig probeer wyd speel nie. Een Macintosh hulle afrigter, dink ek is baie gelukkig vanaand. Maar alle eer aan Natal wat nou die tweede